Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me now? Okay, so let's
Loud and
quickly
clear.
proceed. I'm recording this meeting because this meeting is probably going to be um, maybe the last meeting I'm going to do this year. That I'm going to talk about something like this because it's always very good that we start preparing for please 1 minute. Okay, so it's always good to start preparing for the new year early enough. And I must say this, the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, it's not for me or for myself, because I've planned out my life. I've planned out a whole lot of things for myself, and I meant it when I said that I'll be retiring next year, February. I'll be clocking 45 by February next year. I just want to sit down and use the skills I've learned and also allow the businesses that I've built generate money for me on daily basis. All right. And I'm looking at the benchmark should be every single day. If I don't earn money every single day, I should be able to earn at least between 1 million to 1.5 million naira on daily basis. That could be in dollars, but the conversion should be about that amount on daily basis. It could even be more on some days, right? But whatever the case may be, at the end of every week, I want to ensure that the least I earn is 7 million at the end of the week, right? So for me, I've planned out my life, I've set things, I've put things in place to ensure that this happens. But I want to help some of us here, and I want to give us an opportunity to prepare ahead of time, prepare early, and set yourself up for early retirement. The reason why I call this meeting is, like I've always said, opportunities will always come. But if you're not prepared, all right, if you're not at the right place at the right time, if you don't have the resources to key in, then you might miss that opportunity. All right. Now, one of the things I'm going to be doing this new year is that people won't see me hold as much meetings as I used to hold, or maybe probably sit down to, talking to people and all that. I won't be doing that this year. All right. Um, I believe from this year, I want to take out time to take care of myself, my health, exercise more, and then, rest as much as I can. All right. So that's basically what I want to do this new year. Right. So I'm offering us an opportunity today. And this opportunity that I'm offering you, some people may not be able to meet up with it. Some people might miss it. You might miss the bonus, but you can always get in on the opportunity, all right, as the day goes by or within the month, or many other opportunities or bonuses may come this way, right? Now, a whole lot of us here, and this meeting is strictly for those of us in the Wealth360 Forex community, and also some of us in the M3 community. I'm going to talk about this too. Yesterday, I was at the seminar, the last seminar held by HFM, which held yesterday at Oriental Hotels, Lagos. And there was a lot I learned in that yesterday's seminar. I've been attending other HFM seminars and all that, but what I learned yesterday, things were simplified further for me in terms of Forex. And I want to share that, and I want to teach that to members of our community. Okay, and I'm going to use this week. This week we're stepping into is going to be my last week, doing live sessions, with members of our community who are interested in trading their live accounts. So I'm going to teach that, and I expect that after doing this, anyone who had issues or had struggles on how to go about their trading, how to do whatever it is, they want to do as regards trading Forex, will find things very easy to a point where they no longer have issues. Our last session on Friday, for those who missed it, they missed a lot. It wasn't a recorded session, but I said that this week I'll repeat exactly what I taught on Friday, and I'll put it in a recorded session, upload it to our YouTube channel. For those who want to watch it, that'll be fine. But if you're able to do these things that you're going to learn, all right, and the things I'm going to share with you, and you take full advantage of it, you would have set yourself up, the year will end well for you. You use this month of December to prepare yourself, and by January you're going to kickstart with confidence. You're going to kickstart with so much energy, knowing that you know exactly what you're doing. So I called this meeting to share this with those who join, and hope that others will watch this recording. Now we have an opportunity, and we have a platform that I'm part of. Okay, and I've vetted this platform. It's okay. They're doing absolutely well. In fact, I had to take the initiative to be part of this platform to help members of our community. Most of the signals that most of us traded, the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, comes from this platform. and those signals are good, those signals are accurate, all right? If everything, remains the same, all right, without any major, maybe news or maybe war going on and all that, whatever signals that come in or come from that platform, they are 100% legit. And if you trade those signals, you make money. Except you miss out on the timing, or maybe there's a major news or something happens, and then maybe the fundamentals kicks in. All right, that's when maybe those signals may not play out exactly the way it was given, but most times, even when there's a news, it still comes back to play out that signal. All right, so what am I trying to do here? There are a lot of us in our community. They've been through the foundation class, they've been through advanced class, they've learned a lot. They've also tried on their own to do other things, to learn and know exactly what they should be doing while trading. But there's still one thing, fear. The fear holds them back. Even when they do the analysis, they get it right. Sometimes they're even afraid to practice out that analysis. This was also talked about in the HFM seminar yesterday. And I'm going to share 5 simple steps with us, within the week on what we need to do, to eliminate all that. And for you to get good trade setups, high probability trades, and for you to take those trades without fear. All right? So there's a platform. Some of us may have heard about it. Someone may have talked to us about it, but maybe we're not just interested, or maybe we don't even want to, listen to it and all that. All right. Now, we're not asking you to come and join this platform so that you promote it or you share the opportunity with people. We're asking you to join this platform for your own good, especially those who are very busy, especially those who might not have the time, to sit down, trade live sessions with us, or, trade the signals that we give. The platform has been structured in such a way that even if you're a busy person, all right, you could take advantage of it. If you want to trade live on your own, you can. If you want, a more simplified way, all right, you don't need to do analysis. You don't need to do anything. All you need to do is just follow instructions and obey the rules, and you're good to go. All right. Now, it will cost you money to be part of this platform. And one thing about it is that for whatever amount you spend to join the platform, you can actually make more than that amount every month. And it will require that every other month, all right, that from what you earn, you can take out from there and, resubscribe to continue being a member of that platform. So for those of us who have been trying to trade on our own or have lost money, blown their accounts a couple of times, I will suggest this to you, all right? Because it's the same signals that we will be trading that you will also have access to on that platform. But there's a way the platform is simplified in such a way that you could just, click some buttons and execute a trade and allow the trade play out. All you need to do is give a command, all right? And the trade, will be executed for you. but it's going to be on your account. It's not like copy trading. No, this is not copy trading. It's still like the same live trading that we're doing, but it only minimizes your risk, okay, and saves you, from having to, sit down, analyzing trades and stuff like that, okay? You don't need to do all that. Please excuse me, someone is trying to call me. So you don't need to do all that. Now, for some of us, we funded our accounts $100, we blew it, funded again, we blew it. Some of us have lost over 500 or more trying to trade. Some people would even lose money. They won't come to tell you that they've blown their accounts. And they won't tell you that that's the reason why they are no longer trading. So we want to connect you to a system that is well structured. And while you're using this system, don't abandon learning the skill for yourself. All right? Don't abandon learning the skill. The platform will also teach you. It's an educational platform. All right? You also learn from the platform. But this time around, it's not free. All right? The education is not free like that of HFM. In fact, that of HFM is no longer free. But this week, HFM, because of the last seminar, they've given everybody throughout this week, throughout the session of their, trainings. You don't need to fund your account. You don't need any deposit or requirement for you to be part of the training. So for some of us who need to refresh our minds, you can join the HFM training this week. If you can attend the physical training, if you're in Lagos, fine. But if you can't, join the online version. Just get to your account officer, ask for the link. It will be given to you. You can attend for free this week. After this week, it reverts back to, you have to fund your account with a minimum of $50 or $100 for you to be able to attend any of those classes. So this will also have a bonus code, from yesterday, which I posted in the groups. You could use that bonus code if you want to get a bonus on your account. From now till Wednesday, the code expires on Wednesday. Then we also have the other supercharged bonus for HFM for those who don't want to take advantage of the top-up. The top-up bonus can only give you $500, dollars, all right? Maximum, that's what they can give you, all right? But the supercharged bonus, you could fund from as little as $250 to $50,000. Whatever amount you fund, HFM will give you that same amount, all right? So that's that with HFM. Everything that I'm going to teach concerning what I learned in the seminar yesterday, I would share that with us during our sessions in the week, and I also have it recorded and uploaded for those who want to go ahead and watch it. Now, back to the platform I talked about, all right? Please, you can go to the chat box and type it in if you have heard about this platform or anyone has talked to you about it, or if you are already in the platform or you're in the system, you can also type it in the chat box, okay? Now, my purpose for sharing this, like I said earlier, is not for you to come in there, for those of us who want to promote the platform, you can promote and earn extra income, all right, from the platform as well, if you are interested. And if you share the opportunity with people, your monthly subscription, depending on maybe the number of people you share the opportunity to in a month, your monthly subscription can be waived. But like I said, the platform is loaded. You have information, you have education, you have, tools, all the tools you need for trading. We'll also have it on that platform. And your subscription gives you access to all those tools. All right. And the reason why I believe that some people will take this serious is that because sometimes when things are made free, people tend to, not take it serious or they abuse it. But if you realize that you're spending $149, all right, in a month to be part of the platform, that $149 gives you access to tools, signals, and simplified trading model that could earn you over $500, $1,000, $2,000, depending on you, every month. That's why I said every month you can make that money times 4, times 5 of that money you want to use to renew your subscription. But of course, when you subscribe, you have to make use of the platform. All right. And we have seasoned, mentors, educators, people that will guide you through on how to use the platform or what to do with the platform. All right. So the name of this platform is called AkashX, right? If you've heard about it or someone has shared it with you, type it in the chat box. I'm a member of that platform. I've been using that platform. I've been using their signals, and I can tell you for sure that everything is 100% legit, right? Okay, so if you've heard about it or someone has talked to you about it, please type it in the chat box. And if you've not, you can also type it in there, all right? Then we can proceed from there. Then I'll share what I have to share tonight. The opportunity you have between tonight and tomorrow, all right? Between tonight and tomorrow, there's a bonus that is being offered. If you get the link, sign up on the platform, all right, you will be given a $50,000 trading equity. All right. Now, when that account is given to you, there are certain rules you must follow to trade that account. And when you trade that account, there's a percentage you need to make in your first month, all right? And there's a percentage you need to make in your second month. And it's not much, all right? In your first month, I think the target is 10%. Second month, 5%. And then once you pass through that stage, all right, subsequently, every profit you make on that account, you will keep 80% of it, while the platform takes 20%. So you can imagine you having access to a platform that gives you funding of up to $50,000, right? So that is the opportunity you have. You can get that account, that bonus account, that $50,000 account, if you sign up between this night and probably the end of tomorrow, but I'm going to get the time of the timing that it will end tomorrow. And all you need that will give you access to all I've mentioned, the trade signals, trade alerts, the $50,000 trading account, is just $149. Now, if you were even to go out to get a trading account from a prop firm, all right, of up to $50,000, believe me, you will spend way, way more than that. All right. So this is the opportunity. Those who are present in this meeting are the ones hearing this. Those who might be listening to the recording will be late and they are going to miss this. But I'm going to ask that anybody who missed this meeting should watch this recording tonight and act accordingly. If not, they missed out on it. And believe me, these things I've shared with you is going to set you up this year and prepare you for January next year. And believe me, you're going to start well. You're not going to struggle. All you need to do is follow instructions. That's all you need to do. All right? So that's the message. That is my information for those interested in our Forex platform. That's my information to you tonight. If you have questions, you can type it in the chat box. Now I switch over to M3, which is the crypto. All right. A whole lot of us are not following up on things happening in the M3 community. And some of us are missing out on opportunities that have been coming, especially all these alliances or projects or cryptocurrencies that we need to buy into. All right. You see, your M3 avatar will make you money over a period of time. If you share the opportunity with people, you could max out your earnings faster, all right, and so on. A whole lot of things. You could make money from there. But for those who may not have the opportunity to refer people to M3, max out their avatar very quickly. The other opportunities you have is to make sure that you don't miss out on any avatar or alliance or projects that M3 brings in besides the normal regular avatar. All right. At my current state or level now, all right, my earnings is about $150 daily when it comes to the mining, right? My earnings is about $150. Now, I still take advantage of some other projects like the one they did today, the Rockets project, all right? They did the whitelist over the week or the last, 2 weeks. And that avatar was, launched today. And people who were on the whitelist were able to buy in. If you're unable to get on the whitelist, you won't have the opportunity to. And the Rocket project is a launch pad, all right? And for those who got in on the whitelist, they'll be sharing in profits from whatever that launch pad generates. And if you've been in some of the meetings, you will have heard about, the percentages depending on what package you bought into. Now that has passed, it's gone, all right? Many other things will come up within the week, within the month, but you need to be prepared for it. And some of these opportunities we're sharing is to prepare you to have money or have funds, especially in the area of Forex, so that when these opportunities come in the crypto space, you can buy into it, right? So it's very important that every opportunity you see us share with you in Wealth360, take it very seriously. This year, as we step in, see, we're not here to beg people, tell people come and join, or sending reminders to people to attend meetings. No, right? If something is important to you, you make out time, you'll be part of it, you will join if you want to, and you do the best that you can for yourself. Now, we have the VOO project, we have the Rocket, we have Ucoin, we have many other projects, we have the Mass Verse, and all that. So all those projects, whichever one you were able to buy into, Thank God you succeeded and you were able to, right? Now, on the area of the avatar, all right? See, even if it means that you are able to get one person in a month to join the M3 project, that person will add up and count for you and also help you max out your earnings faster. All right, for me, a $500 package doesn't even take up to 2 weeks for me to max out a $500 package. It's just maybe a couple of days or a week and 2 days. The $1,000 package, all right, it's also within that region because every day you just realize that the energy output keeps increasing. All right. I just activated a $500 package a few days ago and it's just remaining about 10%. It's not even up to a week. And I've activated $1,000, which will give me $3,500. That one may not take up to 2 weeks. So these projects are projects that I also use in building my equity, trading capital. Because if you're able to get a trading equity of maybe anything from 1,000 upwards, you can comfortably make yourself $50 to $100 on a daily basis from the Forex market without fear. All right? Without fear. And we all know what it's like. See, 2025, I'm not being negative, but the truth is, there's nothing that our government is doing to show that anything will become much more easier. Things might even get tougher, right? In the last 1 week, each day I go out to buy things. If I buy something today, go back a day or 2 days time, that thing has added 50 or 100 naira. A can of Malta Guinness now is 700 naira for a can malt. Before Christmas, it might be 850 or even 900, if not 1,000 naira for one can malt. So things are getting more expensive by the day. If you're not doing anything that you're earning in foreign currency, it's going to make things very, very difficult for you. So my duty is to show you opportunities, share with you opportunities that are available. If you have the resources to key in, fine. If you don't, that one passes you by. But the truth is that you need to prepare yourself for what is coming. And you need to prepare yourself so that things won't get too tough for you. Before we know it, this month is gone, right? Well, most people are going to spend money at the end of the month. And before you know it, we're in January. Second week, schools have resumed. Children have to go back to school. A whole lot of things and all that. Some might be starting a new school, new session, and so on. And you have to spend so much. So you use now, this year, the last days of this year, to plan for how your January will be. Because if you plan well, believe me, by the end of first quarter of next year, you will be shocked at where you would be. And between now to the end of first quarter, you have 120 days. So what you decide to do for yourself in these 120 days is left for you. All right? The same opportunities I've shared with you now, I've exposed you to, all right? You will realize and see that I will also personally be taking advantage of those opportunities. And you will see the results. So each and every one of us here have equal opportunity, but what we decide to do with that opportunity all depends on us. So that is it with the M3, or what I have to share in that area. All right. For those of us who missed out on some of those projects right now, maybe like the Mass is around 80 cents right now. VU is around 1.1. Rocket is around $1.5. All right. Ucoin is around maybe about 5 cents. If you missed out on it, you could go to the open market, buy into some of those currencies right now and save them in your wallet. Because the next time these cryptocurrencies are going to make their move, some of them will be $1.5, some will hit $2 and above. And this December, there are a whole lot of things lined up that M3 is going to be, that's going to be coming live on M3. Then lastly, on the M3, the person who's been calling me or trying to disturb me on this call, she's from Kenya. She's a downline of my downline. Today, she bought 500 mm. All right. She was looking for who would sell. Engineer Ernest had up to 500 mm. Sent it to me. I sent it to her. She sent the equivalent in dollars, and I sent it to Ernest. She still wants to buy more. Now, I'm giving you secrets. I'm exposing you to what you should be doing, what you should be planning to do between now and 20 or 21st of December, right? Now, this lady does not have, she's an elderly woman. She can't refer people, or she can't go talking to people about the project. Even though she has talked to maybe some people within her age grade that have also, joined the project, bought into the project and all that. But she can't, keep referring new people. All she's doing is try to invest in any project that M3 brings out. And what she told me this morning is that between now and 20th or 21st of December, she wants to buy at least 2,000 to 3,000 mm. There are a lot of people who will be willing to sell. Instead of keeping their MM now, some people want to withdraw, they want to spend. But let me give you the secrets. If you are mining, your mining gives you MC, gives you UME, and gives you MM, right? And if you notice right now, before we could use MM to subscribe for a new package, just MM. But right now, you cannot use just MM. You either use 50% USDT, 50% MM, or 50% USDT, 35% MM, and 15% AC, right? In order for you to buy into a package, or you use 100% USDT, right? Now, if you spend your MM, or you withdraw the MM from the system, if you realize that it took you a couple of weeks or maybe even a month to mine that quantity of MM, you know that you can't bring in USDT into the system and convert your USDT to MM. You can only mine MM, you can only mine UME, and you can only mine MC. So what's this lady doing? She came in late on the project. She missed out on MCD. The next distribution of MCD is coming up on the 23rd of December. If you have any save it for that purpose. Convert that to UME. Because some of us who got 1 MCD or 2 MCD or 5 MCD or a fraction of it, in this next distribution, you may not even get up to 1. Believe me, this next distribution, by the time the whole UME in the system is put together and is divided by the quantity of MCD that will be released, 1 MCD might be worth as much as $200 or more for 1 MCD. Currently, 1 MCD is $52.54. The next distribution, 1 MCD could be as high as 200, 250, or even 300, if not even $500 for 1 MCD. So if you know whatever you're doing, whether it's a fraction that you get, that fraction of MCD, like I told us in one of our inner caucus meeting, inside information, 1 MCD will do 5 figures. And we're talking from $10,000 and above. So if you like, spend your withdraw it from the system, do whatever. By the time you now even bring in money, buy a new package, you cannot mine the quantity of that will give you any reasonable thing when the UME is going to be exchanged for MCD. Now, note that many members within the M3 community, towards that day of distribution, most of them will convert their or some will even buy from people and convert it to UME. I got 21 MCD in the first distribution, and somewhere along the line, one of my, close friends who got up to 30, he needed money urgently, and he needed to do some things. It was very important. He had to sell 10 of his MCD to me. At that $52.54, I bought 10 in addition to what I have. So I'm going to be having 31. And I also staked my MCD. The first month, I staked it. When I redeemed it, it gave me additional 1 point something MCD. I staked it again, and that new staking is going to expire on the 18th of December. And it will give me additional 1 point something MCD again. So in total, I'll be having about 33 or 34 MCD, right? And then the UME have accumulated over the months after the first distribution, I believe is enough to give me maybe another 5 or 10 MCD, if I will even get up to that. And then I can also decide to convert from to UME so that I could get maybe up to 20 MCD again. So for those who have 1, who have 2 or 3, this is an information for you to know what to do. Because even if at the end of the day, by the time they finish, because after this second distribution, we have 2 more left, and that remaining 2 more distributions, some of us, even top leaders, may not get up to 2 MCD or 1. So if in this second distribution, you don't do everything possible to get as much quantity or a fraction that you can get, Believe me, in the whole 4 distribution, you may not even get up to 1 MCD. And remember, MCD is the native token of this ecosystem, and MCD is going to be like Bitcoin for this ecosystem, right? So do everything possible not to miss out on this opportunity. A lot of people will still regret it, but they had this opportunity right before them and they didn't do anything about it. For you to stake your MCD, you need at least a minimum of 10 before you can stake. So anybody who had anything below 10, you can't stake. All right? So you can't stake. So if you have funds, or maybe some funds you tied down somewhere, all right, you could start looking for those within the system that want to sell their MM and start buying it, you know, bit by bit, accumulate it, and set it up, you know, in conversion for UME, right? And if you don't, then go ahead, promote the business, max out your package faster so that you mine quickly, renew again, max out again before that period so that you could get enough MM. And also the UME that you're going to get, you now convert that MM to more UME as well and add it to that so that you could get some good quantity of the MCD. So that's my info to you, and I expect that we'll take good advantage of this information and do the best that we can with it. So let me see if we have any question. Please type it in the chat box or raise your hand. I'll give you the floor. We have just about 7 minutes, you know, to leave this meeting. Madam Augustina, go ahead.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, I just wanted to ask for the platform you talked about and for the $50,000 trading bonus. Is that dependent on how much I have in my equity? Let me hear.
Okay, I didn't get that.
Sorry, I had to step away. I was asking that in order to get after I pay the membership fee, and in order to get that, how much am I supposed to have in my account for me to be eligible for that? Because I don't think
You don't
after
need to have, you don't need any money. Once you once you register with that $149 and activate the account, you don't need any other money for you to have access to the trading account. All right, you don't need that. The only way maybe you want to trade your own live account, like your HFM account, using the trade signals that you get from the platform or the trade alerts and all that, then you can just fund your HFM account and use those trade signals to trade your account. But your registration qualifies you for that $50,000 bonus trading capital. Once you do your registration, you don't need to pay any other money. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, and you said you were going to drop the link and also find out what time the promo is going to
Yes,
last
after the
tomorrow.
meeting, I'll drop the link in the group, or I'll send it to those who are interested. If you are interested in this meeting, send me a DM. I'll send it to you privately. Anyone who was not in this meeting, even if we drop the link in the group, will not understand why we, or what we even talked about in the meeting. They're not going to understand anything except they watch this recording, right? Go ahead, Mr. Demola. Mr. Demola, you can unmute your mic, please.
Sorry. I say good evening. Well done, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Happy New Month. Yeah, I want to find out this 50,000 that we give to us after our registration, will it be on the same HFM account?
No, it's not.
What broker are we going to play with?
Sir?
Which broker are we going to run with that?
Sir, you'll get to know all that once you sign up.
Okay.
The platform has their own trading, interface, their own brokers and all that. So
okay,
that's what we're going to use. Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Any other question, please?
Yeah, concerning the M3,
All right.
I bought Avatar of 200, and one thing I find out anytime I'm trying to navigate through those things, I don't understand the system per se. So it's really giving me a lot of navigation problem.
It's all right. All you need to do is just ask questions, and all you need to do is attend meetings. We even have tutorials. We have support team on the Telegram group. Any question you have, they will attend to you. All right.
Okay.
Mr. Granville, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening all, and happy new month.
Good evening, sir.
The Akash of a 10 sounds very good, but my question is this. For you to actually benefit from it, from the platform, you have to pass there. It's like a pro firm, right?
Yeah, the account is like, it's like a prop firm account.
It's a pro firm account. Okay.
Yeah, they give you everything you need to do. You're not going there to crack your head, sir. They give you everything you need to do. All you need to just follow the instructions and you'll pass the test and you'll qualify for everything. So you don't need to stress yourself about anything. That's why the platform is good. All right.
Okay. And are there any condition like limited time for you to pass the?
No, it all depends on you. You go at your own pace, but you are expected at least within, all right, the first month, all right, you'll do 10%, the second month, 5%, and all the trading signals, trading alert, or whatever that you need to trade that account will be given to you by the platform for you to meet that target. It will even surpass that target. All right. The conditions you're giving is just that make sure that at any point in time, you don't have, a drawdown of, I think, more than 5% of your account in a day at a given time. All right. So with that amount of money, I don't think you should, because with the set of rules, if you follow those rules, you won't be risking your account and you'll do absolutely well. That's a good thing about it.
Okay, thank you about that. And yeah, the M3 of a 10 also. I sent you a message this afternoon, but I finally found out.
I replied to you, but maybe you didn't read it. At
Okay,
the
I found that.
time, because of the rocket avatar purchase, we had we had thousands of people trying to buy at that time. So of course, access or log into the account. Because of the congestion in the BSC network, most people couldn't, you know, log into the account at that time. But I dropped a message that you could log in, that everything is perfectly okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Any other question, please? Mr. Abiola, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, sir, and good evening, house.
Yeah.
Yes, happy new month.
Wish you same.
Concerning the Akash, I heard about it, and a friend of mine that when the same product network introduced it to me, but I couldn't join
Oh,
I couldn't join the academy. I only registered for the. There was a promo that time. I think it was $40 or something like
okay.
that. So I only had the demo account with the proof firm, something like that. So I'm not in the academy, so I'm not seeing any other thing. So that's just about
Are you
the.
maybe you didn't you didn't take advantage of it and
No, actually it's the money issue. It just one rand something dollar time, but I didn't have the money. So as per the
yeah,
only the demo account, just the $40. So I said, well, I could still afford that. So I had to join on that, but I'm not in the academy.
okay. So you need that package of $149 to have full access for you to do anything you need to do.
Mm. Because the
Yeah,
one register was just $10,000 something each.
it's all right.
All right. Then on the mass token, my issue have not been resolved. You
Okay.
remember?
Yeah, we're still on that issue.
All right.
Mr. Pinaki has assured me that if at the end of the day they are unable to trace it, they will just drop that, into your wallet, and then you could go ahead and withdraw the mass.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Any other question, please?
Sorry, one more question. Sorry.
All
Please,
right.
on the one I registered, is there any way I can augment it if the money is available
No, it's if even if
to
you
get into
even
the
if you
academy?
want to, it won't. Even if you want to, all right, this particular promo will not apply to that account.
All right. All
So
right,
it's
sir.
better you just, take advantage of this promo on its own. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
All right, sir.
Okay. I think that will be all. Mr. Peter, um, are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm here, bro.
Okay, so I believe you joined quite early. Like I said, um, going into the new year, and we know based on some of the things I discussed with you, all right, the new year is going to be different from the previous years, and we all have a lot to do, and we all have a lot of responsibilities, and for those who have decided to step up to become leaders and also support the community to help other people grow, right? There are packages or rewards that will come to such people. All right. And like I always say, the best thing you can do for yourself is learn this thing for yourself, learn it well, and pass on what you have learned to others. There are lots of people out there looking for opportunities, looking for what to do. All right. One of the fastest ways to make money is to learn a skill and then transfer that skill that you've learned to other people. Yesterday in the seminar as well, they also shared with us, you know, there's a business side of HFM and then there's a trading side of HFM. They simplified things, yesterday, which I will still share with you in the course of the week, like I said. So if you don't want to do the business side, you focus on the trading side. You don't want to focus on the trading side, you can focus on the business side of it. And HFM is there to listen, they are there to support you. You see, there are people who all they just do, they sign up with HFM, and with all the promotional materials of HFM, everything, they just keep sharing it, posting it on their social media. They print banners, put it in their offices. People come and ask questions. What's HFM? What's it all about? You tell them about it. People say they are interested, they join. Some people put in money, start trading. You earn commissions. They shared someone's testimony, you know, he doesn't know anything about trading. He doesn't, all he just did was do the business side of HFM. And in his first month, he earned $6,000 commission from HFM. And in your various locations or states or where you are, you know, you can call HFM, the business development manager will discuss with you. They find out from you, okay, what do you want to do? Maybe you are somebody who can organize 50, 100 people, you know, to, you know, and you can put them in a place. HFM is willing to come there, train those people, get them on board, get them registered, and they register with your link and they start trading and you earn commissions daily. You could earn as much as $50, $100 on daily basis. So there are many ways you can make money. You need to strategize, position yourself for this new year that is coming. It's time to work in a very smart way and not a hard way, right? So that's my take this evening. That's what I have to share. If you're interested in that offer, you have between this night and, you know, tomorrow to take up that offer. And once that offer is off tomorrow, that will be it. We don't know when next anyone will come, but I would like that you start now, early in this month, so that between now and end of December, you make something good for yourself. So that's my take. I don't know, maybe Mr. Peter, you have one thing to say or a word for the community, and then we shut down.
Not really having anything to say, Mr. Evans. Good evening and good evening to everyone. And I've got a new member with me tonight. So so she's just joining us tonight. Say hello to everyone. Say hello. Say hello. Okay, don't worry. She doesn't want to talk tonight. Yeah, see Uncle Elvis is there.
Shy,
all right, guys.
Right?
I think yes, she's shy. I think you've actually said everything. I'm just so grateful for the community and where we are at the moment and where we are heading to. I just want to encourage every one of us to take advantage of it. I haven't listened to what Mr. Evans have said. Many of you would have seen that there's a difference in the style of leadership. All right. The reason why I said there's a difference in the style of leadership, it's not every leader that brings you up to everything that they are into or how or what they are into. But yeah, you have a selfless leader that will literally just bring you into everything and say, listen, guys, this is what will benefit every one of you. All right. So please, I want to encourage every one of us to take advantage of it if you can. All right. It's not a we're not sharing this opportunity or telling you so you can then go and, oh, you want to go and break the wall or break the bank. No, but if you can, all right, it's literally a strategy for you to just set 2025 right. All right. Before you know it, first day of December is already gone. Tomorrow will be second. And before you know it, it's gone. So I think for me, it is just an avenue to just begin to strategize for 2025. I think this is the time to begin to strategize what it's going to be your why for 2025. What's your target for 2025? What are you looking out for in the first quarter of 2025? You know, sometimes many of us we say these things, but we don't get to do them. What are the things that you did not do right in 2024 that you think you want to do right? Mr. Heavy shared something very significant just now about the strategy other people use in HFM, the business side and the training side. Fair and good. Okay, the trading side is not going well for you. What should I do? Use your voice. What should I do? Use your mouth. Use your strategy. There was a pinch of nuggets that he dropped just now. And I think it's a message to someone, of somebody who doesn't do the business, but they just put it everywhere. You can put HFM on your WhatsApp status. You can put HFM on your WhatsApp DM. Put HFM, put your picture there. You know, people will come to ask you. You can put HFM on your Facebook, on your Instagram. You know, you could just several ways that you can do it, because it could be going on the rise. They're not coming down. All right, but if you that's in that same pace, you would definitely be in the one to complain. The government now are running a task to borrow money to pay salary. Only heaven knows which salary they want to pay. All right, but then here you have an opportunity where you can become a governor for yourself and make provisions for yourself. So, guys, my last words is take advantage of every opportunity if you can. All right, it's not when you miss one. Like I missed out on a few part of the M3. Some of them, I think, Pika, a few, even the Rocket one, if I'm not mistaken. You know, but I'm very optimistic that yes, there are other opportunities that are going to come forth. I understand why I missed out on those ones, because I had to divert my attention to what I call what is ongoing now. So I think Mr. Elvis and a few of you, if you permit me, sir, to just share that one quickly. Some of us who were in there were some calls that we have been into. There was a simple analysis of what is happening with Bitcoin now and altcoin. All right. And for me, that shifted my attention even before the meeting, before that call that night. It was a top leadership, and I was privileged to be part of it as well, you know. And that's where my attention shifted to at the moment. And I can tell you for a fact, within the US election and now, if I tell you how much I have seen in turnover, it will blow your mind. All right, it will, on just two altcoin, on just XRP and XRP and ADA. ADA was where I was dwelling my attention on. But at some point, I shifted for one reason or the other to XRP. And I can tell you for a fact, every day I look at what XRP that I had at $60-something is currently trading at $171.74. All right.
60-something cents, you meant?
Yes, I beg your pardon. I had it at 60-something cents, but now it's currently trading at $170-something. And that tells, and I was sharing with Mr. Evans that day. I just woke up and I said, you know what? I don't want to go into my account. Let me just check what is happening. And I checked. That was what I used in paying my water bill. And I just was, let me take some fraction. All right. So guys, take advantage of what is happening in this space. There is so much in this space. Bitcoin and altcoin are in a revolution. What you see, Mr. Evans, what was that word they used again that day? It's not a revolution cycle now. There's a word, a terminology that was used. And what that means is that as Bitcoin is dropping down slightly, the altcoins will take up. Google it. You can find out what altcoin, ALT coins. So they call it altcoins. You can find out what this. So these are several opportunities that you can actually. Mr. Abby shared this opportunity. If many of you remember, many months ago, within the crypto WhatsApp group, this opportunity about coins to buy, invest in other SRP, I think he mentioned BNB and Solana and a few others.
SRP is over $2 now.
And I've never checked. So you could imagine that. So
I was about talking about it. Just if you don't have any coin, you can buy SRP because it's gonna do good.
I'm telling you. And another one.
Ada is $1.13 now.
You can imagine. So mine, the reason why I might not, thank you very much, Granville. But the reason why I might not have seen that figure is that I trade my own on mine on pound sterling. So it's easy for me to just look at it and then see where the figure is. So you could imagine, guys. So there's so many opportunities within this space, and it's a circle now. And let me just let out some of the secrets some of you don't know. Follow the news. Follow what is happening in the US.
Let me even add to that. Do you know that when Ucoin Avatar was sold, I couldn't buy Ucoin Avatar.
Okay.
But immediately it was listed, I bought at 4 cents. Okay. Right? I bought $500 worth of it. And as I speak to you, it has increased by almost 200 and something dollars on top of the 500. And it just made some little moves. And it's still around 5 cents plus. Imagine if it moves to $1. If Ucoin moves to $1, that $500 worth that I bought will be giving me almost close to $10,000 in profits.
I'm telling you. So, guys, take advantage of it. There's even one part Mr. Elvis and I know some few of us are in here, which we also invested in. It's called ULX coin. Some people might be thinking that it's not doing any good now, but some of us who understand what is happening within the ecosystem know that these things will play out. It's going to be a time for these things to play, and when they play out, listen, guys, you don't want to be in a situation where a system where you started the journey from, and you now begin to see others at the middle of the river enjoying life, and then you are at the shores. You are looking for small fish to catch at that time. But this is the right time. This is right, especially with what is happening with the US with the US system. And one of the things I wanted to drop in now, if you go understand what is happening with what Trump has done, many of us may not agree, but this is what we have come to understand. Some of us would take time to study the Financial Times and financial movement. Now, with what Trump is doing, with bringing Elon Musk into what we call the Doge, and you know that Doge, godfather of Doge, is Trump. I mean, it's Elon Musk, and that is the name of the office that he occupies currently in the US, which is called Department of Government Efficiencies. What that means is that with that, they are able to cut down and break down every government bureaucracy on cryptocurrency. So they are able to. And the most significant part of Elon Musk's position at the moment is that it is not a department that can be screened by the Senate. So having Elon Musk and Vivitech, go the two of them in that position, and then you could even see that what's happening in the US now with the current head of SEC, I think so, was compared to resign now because it could not match what the current incumbent government are doing. Because why? The next incoming government, which is the Trump government, are already taking their spaces in their positions. All right, so guys, get yourself abreast with information that's going on within the crypto space. Don't be downcast. Yes, the reason why we're saying this is, yes, your trading might not be going well. All right. Yes, your capital might not be going well with your HFM trading. You might have blown account, but stay in the loop of information. Stay in the loop of seeing what that 30,000 naira, that 50,000 naira can help you buy within that space, and just hold it. I saw somebody saying they bought ADA at 27 cents. Somebody bought ADA. So even if you have like 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever quantity that you have at 27 cents, and look at what it is now. Somebody just mentioned that ADA is currently trading at $2, almost at $1 plus. Now imagine what that. You see this thing about wealth and financial literacy. You do not know when it will spring out. You do not know when it will spring out. So as you put here, you put there, you just begin to, all of a sudden you will just see yourself waking up one morning, and that's what the space is for you. All right. So please, every one of us, take advantage of what it is. And when there are issues, like Mr. Evie said, when there are issues, reach out in the group. Don't stay idle. Don't be alone. Don't be a lone ranger. Don't. Stay connected to the people. You don't need to private chat anybody. Just come on the main group. just come on the main group, guys. I'm having challenges on this area. It might not be something that we might want to be able to help, but don't feel alone. That's one of the things we're trying to see every one of us grow within the community. Don't ever feel alone. Come out. Even myself, sometimes I could have challenges. And the next person I want to call is Mr. Elvis. I haven't discussed, and then we just chat. Before you know it, family, we done the chat, and and that's it. We just chat it away. So, guys, let's stay on the loop. Let's not get discouraged because of one bad move that Gold did, or one bad move that BTC did. But just stay on the loop, and then make sure, the last but not the least, understand your why. Understanding your why, it's very key in this space. If you do not understand your why, different voices will come and steal the why away. Before you know it, your why is torn apart, and then you are in a place where you cannot but ask yourself why. Like Mr. Elvis will say, some people will still regret it. But hold on, is on a strong why. One of the books I was reading yesterday was telling me about different voices of different people who were speaking to a particular guy. And then at that point, they called one of the persons Success Tom, and the other one Angry Jerry. So there were different names they gave them. But one of the things that the guy did in that book I was reading yesterday was that he went back to Success Tom. And when he got back to Success Tom then told him his own story. And then he realized that even successful Tom that has become successful also had a story. He had a story where there were different voices. Even his father did not believe him. His mother did not believe him. His close friends did not believe him. But he held on. Why and how and why did he hold on? Because his why was way bigger than the voices that he was listening to. So, guys, let's keep rocking, and let's together let everybody. We will succeed. All right, together we will all succeed. But make sure that you know that your why is bigger than any other thing that wants to pull you back. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Thank you, everyone.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, and thanks for joining. Thanks for being part of the meeting. I'll drop this recording shortly in the group. Those who